Let's go now to meteorologist Georgina Griffiths, who we are very fond of on Checkpoint. And Georgina, we know you like to give us good news because that's the kind of person you are, but in fact the weather that is about to descend on the area hardest hit by this earthquake is adding insult to injury, isn't it?
That's right. Mother Nature's not really playing fair, but
No.
I'd have to say she's got Wellington mostly in her sights. The Kaikoura coast not so bad, and Blenheim, if you're east of Blenheim, not so bad. So it is really focused around Wellington, but we can talk region by region.
OK, let's start in Wellington because buildings are still closed there. A notification's just gone out that MFAT will not reopen tomorrow because checks are still being done, loose glass, uncertainty around the security of objects that aren't that well secured to the building. What sort of winds are coming through?
Right, so the wind's really only just getting going. Looking for severe northwest gales to pick up tonight. Potential for gusts to 140 kilometres in the capital, which of course, you know, not everyone will get one, but that's getting up there even for Wellington.
Yeah.
Winds ease off tomorrow afternoon, as does the rain. So the rain's just moved into Wellington. It's already pretty substantial, possibly heavy tomorrow ahead of that front. So yes, I've got a sort of a 24 to 30 hour windy and rainy period for the capital. And of course, it's all about that those unsecure things with that wind coming.
Yeah, so some absolutely common sense is required. If you look up and it looks loose, don't stand beneath it, right? End of story.
Yeah, poor old Wellingtonians have had a bit on their plate lately.
Yeah, they have.
Yeah.
Let's move into the area where the earthquake hit hardest. So that's along that northeastern coastline of the South Island. What's going to happen there?
Pretty good on the rain front.
Good.
So a few spots of rain. I mean, it's sort of patchy in Blenheim at the moment. It's heavier west as soon as you get into the Richmond Ranges and into Nelson. Of course, it's raining hard and there's warnings in place for those ranges. But, you know, from a Blenheim point of view, the rain will get heavier. East of Blenheim, just a few spots, and down that Kaikoura coast, just a few spots. Maybe a period of scattered rain, lighter stuff overnight, but a mostly fine and fairly warm day tomorrow. So rain's not really the problem there, of course. The heavy rain in the ranges, John, may produce problems with river run, but from on the ground and, you know, the people at their own houses along that coast, it's more about the fact they could get a pretty windy overnight period and into tomorrow morning. I think for Kaikoura and Marlborough, the gusts have potential to reach 140, but a lot less widespread, pretty isolated gusts at that top end. Just a windy overnight period. And yeah, not so bad from a wind point of view either as compared to Wellington.
Georgina Griffiths from the Met Service. Thank you as always, Georgina. We appreciate your time and your expertise.